How are you? Welcome back to my channel. How are you guys? It's Thursday. It's almost the end of the week, and I hope and believe that you're having an amazing week. Remember, it is a faith-filled week. It is not over until it is really over. We still have Friday, we still have Saturday, we still have Sunday. Don't give up, don't give hope. Things happen. God is the kind of person who surprises you when you least expect it. So when you think it's over, it's just the beginning. Okay? It's just the beginning. This is just the beginning of this week. So if you didn't see anything, if nothing has come up that we have been hoping for this week, don't worry. We still have 3 days, and 3 days, that is 72 hours too long. And a million things can happen in 72 hours. I just want you to remember that. Anyways, how are you? How have you been? I hope you've had an amazing week so far. I have had an amazing week so far. I just want to thank, yesterday we were doing a lot of gratitude and being grateful and thankful for everything. I just want to give gratitude for the way we handle ourselves. If you're there, I know how you handle yourself during difficult situations, during situations that want you to step up and do more than you should. I just want you to be grateful for that. I know it's a lot, and I know there's nobody that's telling you you're supposed to do this or you're supposed to step up and do the things that you're supposed to do, but you do them anyways. I want to encourage you that it is not going to waste. It is not. Yesterday, I was talking to my boyfriend about how much I put into work, how much I put into my life, into the things that I'm doing. I have been doing my job for a long time, and I have been doing this particular job in this particular company for almost 4 years now. This is my 4th year, and I was talking to him and I was telling him how I have been doing a lot. Like, I do a lot, but I don't feel bad about it. I just feel like I am getting tired, if you must say. Not really tired. What word can I use? I'm getting maybe bored, or just getting used to it, and just, when you get fed up but you don't want to stop, but you keep on going. It's a confusing feeling. So I was talking to my boyfriend about it, and he was telling me that he reminded me about something very important. He said, do you remember when you were in Kenya and you were in college? It is very true. When I was in Kenya, when I was in college, anybody asked me what I want, I would say I want to travel abroad and become a great chef, study, work, and develop my skills and become a great leading chef. A great leading chef. And looking back, when I was saying all that, I didn't know how to look at it. Like, how am I going to be a great leading chef? What, in a restaurant, in a hotel, in a place like I'm working right now? It's different. You can't know until you reach. So that was like 10 years ago, and I'm looking back, the way my boyfriend said, look back and think about where you came from and how you said you want to be a chef and lead and all this. A great chef. I had those dreams of coming here and becoming a great chef. But my boyfriend said something important. He said that, do you know you're a great chef? He said, I am a great supervisor at work, very good at what I do. I can lead a kitchen comfortably without being told what to do. He said this about me. It might be biased, but he even said this before we even started dating, because this is who I am. When we started dating, he saw the difference, because he was trying to mix the two, like relationship and work. And I had to tell him quickly, immediately, when we just started dating, that I separate the two. If we work together, I take my work seriously and I separate it. And then when I get home, this is when I am this other person that you expect me to be. both at work and at home. So me at work and me at home are two different people, because I take my job seriously and I don't mix the two, family and home. And I do not expect anybody that I'm working around to mix the two. These are two different things. Whatever happens to you at home, you cannot bring it at work. For what? It will deter you from your duties at work. This is what happened with one of my friends. We were working together on the line, and then there's this guy we were working with. They were close together because they lived together, and they came from the same country, the same community. And she was so mad at this guy because this guy, whatever he did at home, he didn't want to serve him and give him food because of what he did at home. And I stopped my friend and I told her, you cannot mix the two. This person wants food. I don't care if you guys are fighting, if you guys are in the verge of killing yourselves. When you're at work, you're at work. It's the same thing as a doctor. When you're a doctor, you cannot mix family and work. And that's why they recommend in hospitals or in places of, well, healing, they recommend that family don't handle family, because the emotions take over and it's very difficult for people to separate the two. So that's when they say a family cannot operate on a family, or a relative cannot medicate a relative. So they separate the two, because this is life you're dealing with. But I take it serious the same way. I know I'm not handling life, but I am handling people in my workplace. This is food. I respect my job enough to separate the two things. And I told my friend, and she was like, Luisa, you're right. It's I'm sorry that I brought things from home in work, because you're right. You're not supposed to mix the two. This person wants food, and that's it. You cannot bring any other thing to confuse it with this one. So that's what my boyfriend reminded me, and he was telling me how good I am at my job, how great I am as a supervisor, how great I am in leading the kitchen. And I was looking at it and I was like, I actually realized my dream. And I was like, what is the end game, baby? I'm so tired, but I know I'm doing my best. I just don't want to quit when it's not time. And he said, do you realize that you've actually realized your dream of becoming a great chef? It got me thinking, which is very true. Sometimes we forget in the process of living that the things we asked for like a while back, like years back, are the ones that we're living right now. I asked for that and I became that. More than that, I'm actually good at my job. It's so sad that I am actually this good at my job. I didn't expect myself to be this good, but I'm actually really good at my job. And I love how I can handle myself in the kitchen as the leader that I am. And I'm so grateful for my boyfriend for pointing that out, because it makes me understand that I really have come from far, and I have really realized my dream of becoming the great chef that I've always wanted to be. It's just that the things that we pictured back then is not the same thing. And that's why I say God does not give you exactly what you want. He gives you exactly what you need. And what you need might not look exactly as what you want, but it's the best thing that you can get at that time. So today I am really grateful of where I am right now. I forget how far I've come to be where I am. So wherever you are today, I want to remind you to think of where you came from and recognize where you are right now. Think about it. Just go back and think about it and imagine and put yourself in that you of 10 years ago shoes, and imagine when you were saying those things. Oh, I want to be this, I want to be this. It might not look exactly the same as you pictured then, but it is exactly what you want, you needed, and you need. And it is what you're doing right now. So Give yourself some grace. Give yourself a pat at the back. This is life. And the way you live life, we don't live it in our heads. Its reality is down here. We might stay here and think about everything and picture everything, but when reality comes, we are blinded by the dreams and the fantasies that we have, and we are blinded by the reality that is here of the things that we have accomplished. So don't forget to wake up from the dream and remember that the things that you have accomplished are really the things that were here, but your dreams and your fantasies are trying to block the view. So take off the view today and look at where you are right now and remember who you are, because you have done great and you have done amazing. And pat yourself, because kudos to you. You're where you are now because of you. Because of you. And if you're not where you're supposed to be, don't worry. Don't worry. It might be the beginning right now to get to where you want to go, but it will come eventually. Eventually. As usual, I just say live this life every day. Every single day. Don't let a day pass you by. Live this day every single. I hope you understand what I'm saying when I say live this life every day. It is every day I wake up. Today is more important. Like tomorrow is very, very important than right now that has already passed. Today's gone. It's done with. So tomorrow is the most important day because it's coming, and I believe that something amazing is going to happen. So I believe that something amazing is going to happen to me today. What good thing happened to me today? I realized how far I have come. Oh, I didn't know. I think I took off the blind and I just saw it. And I realized I was like, I really have come from far. And I'm here. And I'm grateful for the journey that I took. All through the whole journey, I'm grateful for it. And I'm grateful to be here right now, talking to you. It has been a journey. And it continues to be. And I want to say how grateful I am. Grateful. I'm so grateful. I hope we never forget to be grateful every day. And if you're not where you're supposed to be, don't worry. You don't want what you want. You need that thing that you need. And He will give it to you. Look forward to God and ask Him to give you the things that you're asking for. He will. Okay, guys. Today I was just reminiscing where we came from until where we are at right now. So I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for me. I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for good health. I'm grateful for good weather. I'm grateful for everything in my life. With that, I want to say have a lovely, lovely evening. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. You know what day it is tomorrow? It's Friday. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay? Ciao.